Welcome to the hard walkthrough for Star Wars Empire at War Forces of Corruption using the Xerox mod. This is part 3, the final part, the Zann Consortium, or the corrupt side. There is a mountain, always to be climbed. A challenge that seems impossible yet looms in the imagination, a summit to be reached. For me, playing as the Zann Consortium, the corrupt side, on the Humble Beginnings full map, this is the mountain that is unclimbed. Here, both Empire and Rebel AI forces set aside their differences and focus their efforts on wiping you from the galaxy as the corrupt side. Hard difficulty with the default starting tech level of 2 is something that I only managed to win after saving nearly every other round. It was very difficult. But what happens when you play as the Zann Consortium starting as tech level 1? I don't know. I have yet to be able to complete such a game. The AI beats me every time with a starting tech level of 1 and a maximum tech level of 5. The problem is that once the Rebel and Empire AI opponents start building missile gunships, you end up losing most of your forces. You will run out of time and funds to stave off the constant attacks from both Rebel and Empire opponents. I have not been able to beat the game on this setting, but there is at least one way. Starting tech level 1, but change the maximum tech level also to 1. Playing on hard, this gives you a chance. I found that if I just focused on building Vengeance-class frigates, I had a fighting chance. These ships have a good overall offense against capital ships, and they can actually destroy fighter bombers such as TIE bombers and Y-wing fighters, given sufficient time. Just upgrade your space stations until you can build these Vengeance-class frigates, and you can stave off almost any Rebel or Empire attack. So let's start the map with an immediate pause. You've got work to do. The lower portion of the map, while important, can wait for a few turns. There's something interesting happening in the vicinity of Fondor. The Rebels and the Empire both value a planet nearby, Bestine, and they are committed to its conquest. Should you manage to obtain custody of Bestine and keep it, something breaks in the AI. It becomes obsessed with forcing you off this planet. The AI becomes relentless from both factions to take this planet, at the exclusion of many of their other goals. Keeping the enemy fixated on one location will take a lot of your time fending off constant attacks at one locale, but eventually you can build up enough Vengeance-class forces to start expanding on that side of the galaxy. Once you've consolidated your power around Bestine, go ahead and start building up your forces on the lower southeast of the map. The secret to winning Humble Beginnings full on hard, Zann Consortium, is to upgrade your space stations until they can build these Vengeance-class frigates. The enemy will target them, of course, but they will find to their shock that the rest of your frigate fleet are wiping out their invasion force. Send some fighters up to help them as the battle proceeds, but otherwise just keep upgrading your station and sending Vengeance-class frigates into battle. As a bonus, at planets like Bestine, you earn a hefty profit of salvage for each space battle, greatly increasing your cash flow, which is critical early on in the game. Rely on your defilers to corrupt surrounding planets, and your wealth will pay for the victory. So this is the big moment in this game scenario. You've maxed out your ship roster in these two small areas of the galactic map. All buys from both sides have been purchased by Tiber Zann and his associates. Most of the galaxy has been corrupted, so it's time to open up a third front. Where to make the big push? The Rebels are a greater challenge here than the Galactic Empire, so let's reduce their footprint first. We could move on the eastern side of the map, clear off the Rebels around Mon Calamari, but with the reduced maximum tech level, that's not a priority. I don't like that they have uncontested power over the southwest portion of the map around the ice planet Hoth. Let's start our expansion offensive there. You can top off Defiler Corruption after you score some open military battles. The rebels should have sided with Zann to fight the Empire. So this is pretty much the payoff for the hard slog of fighting off both Empire and Rebel sides. You can see here I have pushed back the Galactic Empire on the west, punishing them, and I'm finally dealing with the Rebel scum to the east. This is a good day for the corrupt side. I would like to thank the staff at Petroglyph Games for making this interesting adventure set in the Star Wars universe. They put a lot of work into this RPG game that I've been playing since 2006. That's almost 20 years. And may the Force be with you.